the UN Human Rights Office in Uganda 2 years ago because they dared to question him about his atrocities. Now that is how he has been able to maintain a facade of democracy for 40 years and counting. But now Museveni is 83 years old, and his 51-year-old son, Muhoozi Kainerugaba, commands our military, the Uganda People's Defense Forces, more like Uganda's defense against his own people. And he's effectively in charge. Unlike his father, Muhoozi does not play the role of a good dictator. He openly and shamelessly says despicable things on social media. On Twitter, he openly confesses and brags about committing atrocities against the people of Uganda. When he was summoned by Parliament, he called Parliament a house of clowns and fools, and he threatened to arrest all of them.
To all the NUP supporters, I know you're disappointed in your leader, but some of us, we anticipated it that way, that he has nothing important to say. All he's talk about is Geneva Summit, his son, then he talks about his family. That's the only shit he's talking about. It's the only thing he's talking about, not addressing the issues that you people need to hear, that you need to listen to. Do you understand that? Because you cannot say that you're under captivity, you're in the bush, and then you come out to address people in a suit. Package yourself well, and you look like a person who is on the run, not a person who is in his home. And after you're calling a person a dictator, that doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up well. So you cannot convince a person in such a manner. And the second of it all, what makes it worse, I'm so disappointed with you, my African brothers. I'm very disappointed with you because you think whites can help you develop your own countries, teach you democracy, protect you, finance you. Then it is a disappointment. This is Africa. These are our African issues. African issues. So we should tackle them in our own way. Because anything is about sitting down and talk. At some point, I really feel very disappointed when it is hard for you to meet Geneva Summit in a broad daylight and you talk. But it is very easy for you to go to a foreigner and take your issues there. You think they wish you well? Whites have this superiority complex. Because of that thing, they've been in battles with so many countries on different continents. Slavery was by the whites. The partitioning of Africa is by whites. AIDS is by whites. COVID by whites. Mining of your minerals is by whites. Disorganizing your countries, you fighting one another, is by whites. These are the same people you people want to run to solve your own issues. I really feel disappointed. Let me tell you, nobody offers a free service. You should keep this in your head. Nobody offers a free service. I invest where I'm supposed to get profits. Africa is suffering because of people like you who are acting like opposition opposition. The leaders in power and those who are trying to oppose. That's why Africa is suffering. A few leaders we have who are trying to think like Africans, whites want to dismantle them. Because they need idiots that can dance on their tunes. They need total idiots. You're suffering not because you're seeing. Not because you're not seeing. You're seeing, but you're not learning. You've been to schools, but you came out with nothing. Africa will never be where you want it to be when you're still running to your neighbor, a white man, to tell you what to do in your own house. In your own house. Not in fact a neighbor. You are on this village with neighbors. Then there is another person on the next village with his neighbors. But you want that person to come and tell you what to do with your neighbors. And then you think Africa will develop. There are things which don't carry sense at all. That's why some of us, we young people, are not moved by your talks. Some of us, we are not moved by your nonsense because it doesn't carry anything. A person who wants to see you weak is the same person whom you're running to. Year by year, America is going high. It is developing. China is developing. See you black people. You're here begging, talking politics. Everybody wants to feel great. In leadership, in the country that you want to develop, you should let some people be in leadership. As you're contributing, you're monitoring the foundation and what and what. But surprisingly, it is you the same idiots who are all over internet and we are making noise. Corruption is high taxes to the MPs, the what, expanding of what, that the governments are extravagant. It's you the same people who sit in the parliament. You put you get high salaries and the company. And after you come here, the government is misusing our money. It's you the same idiots who are misusing the money. Bobi Wine, you were leader of opposition. You get money from iPod for what? If you wish Uganda well, as you're saying, start with that. You say no to that money. Say no to that money. You're getting over 70 billions. Why? Because I own a party. I am a leader of opposition. Yet your country is sinking. That money could be used for other things. Factories. Hospitals. Roads. Stop all acting this. Stop acting this. Stop acting selfish. Stop acting that you are in the favor of the people. You're not in the favor of anybody. You're protecting your pockets. You're protecting your wallet. And then you're confusing people. You want young people to get killed as you're earning. I feel like that doesn't make sense. If you want Africa to develop, focus on African issues. Let's handle them in an African way. Good enough, we are educated, we've been everywhere all over. But guess what? We've been to schools. We've seen technology. We are misusing it in a wrong way. We are just acting stupid day by day. And after we come here and complain that whites are conquering us. Even if I were Omuzungu, I would have conquered idiots like you, who can't even solve their minor issues. Everything you think of running to your neighbor, not even your neighbor, to person who is overseas, across waters. And after you complain Africa is not developing.